We welcome an 11-time NBA All-Star and executive producer of the docuseries Why Not Us, the 8-episode series presented by The Undefeated via ESPN Plus in partnership with Chris Paul's ODIP Productions, Roadside Entertainment, and yours truly, Mr. SAS Productions, following head coach Lavelle Moulton and the NCCU men's basketball team for 8 weeks as they navigate the challenges of being a small program, an HBCU program. We welcome in the great one himself, the one and only Chris Paul. What's up, CP3? Welcome to the show.
Man, what's happening? Appreciate you having me.
Man, thank you for being here. I want you to talk about this docuseries and tell us all why it's been so important. You've partnered with Harvard in the past in developing a program for North Carolina A&T. You wore a different HBCU school on your sneakers every single game in the Orlando bubble. Now here you are, executive producing this docuseries. Why has this been so important to you?
Yeah, I think it was so important to me because you know exactly where I'm born and raised, right there in Winston-Salem, and growing up around Winston-Salem State, Coach Big House Gaines coming to my games, and some things you don't really appreciate until you get older, right? So as I got older and I started getting more informed on HBCUs and the significance of them and why they were created, it made me more passionate about it. And you know, for us, we have an unbelievable platform and an opportunity to showcase these schools, and that's what I've been trying to do. And so doing Why Not Us is a huge part of that.
When you talk about HBCUs, was there a particular moment in your life that you recall where, whether all the exposure that you've had to HBCUs, where it just hit home that you really, really wanted to make a difference and you wanted to make a contribution to HBCUs? Was there a particular specific moment that really hit you more than anything else?
Man, you know what? I actually had an opportunity to go to this business school at Harvard, right? I went to Harvard Business School and did this course, and you know, it was so dope. I was learning all this stuff. It was interactive, and I was thinking about it. I was like, man, like, are these classes only at schools like Harvard? And so I did a little research into it, and I was like, man, it's because these schools have so much more funding than the HBCUs. A lot of the times people graduate from these different institutions and they come back and they donate all this money and they put up all these different buildings, and that's how you get all these different courses. And that's when we got to work. And the teacher at the school, Miss Anita, who has been amazing, we worked together and we started that class at A&T. And then that just started growing. You know, let's figure out how we can be more impactful. And then we got Why Not Us? And I thank you for being a part of that too. And you know, seeing Lavelle and those kids, it's the awareness I think that people need.
I gotta confess, I slept a little bit on the Phoenix Suns. I didn't know, CP3, I didn't know. I'm looking at a Phoenix Suns team that is like 33-14, that's won 7 of their last 8 games. That's the second seed in the Western Conference. If the playoffs were to begin today, what's going on with the Phoenix Suns? Have we really slept on y'all? Do you really feel y'all are this legit the way y'all are looking right now?
And one thing, you know, or sort of learn about me, I don't really care what nobody think. You know what I mean, about sleeping on us or not. I know this game. I love this game. Devin Booker had everything to do with why I came to Phoenix, you know, and just knowing the way that he plays the game, plays the right way. Coach Monty Williams, Willie Green, we got an amazing staff. And then I tell you, a guy that doesn't get talked about enough is a guy, Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder is a dog, man. He's like Trevor Ariza was for us in Houston, and we decent.
They're also being led by somebody. Last time I checked, he was supposed to be an old dude that really didn't have that much anymore. I mean, 35 years of age is pretty old. He's not 6'9", 260, and can play above the rim. He's this point guard there. He happens to be an 11-time All-Star at age 35, averaging nearly 16 points and nearly 9 assists per game. It would happen to be you. How are you feeling about how you've played this year, and how much do you believe you've got left in you, because this team is looking for you to take them places, obviously?
Man, I feel great. You know, that's a blessing. You know what I mean? To play in this league is something I don't take for granted. And it's fun, man. It's still fun. I don't feel like I'm going to work. You know what I mean? I get to hoop every day and say that's my way of life. And like I said, wherever you go, I don't care where it is, you never guaranteed to win. I don't care what team you play on, but you want to enjoy the game. You want to enjoy the people that you be around every day, man. And I'm always gonna compete and play for a championship. And I'm blessed, Stephen A. Straight up, like for real, I'm really blessed.
You say you plan to have fun, but you also believe in winning. You strive for it. A championship is the one thing that has eluded you in your illustrious career. How much are you itching for that? How much does that ache you? How much is that on your mind?
Man, I'm the most competitive person I ever met. You know what I mean? But I know the work that goes into it, the training and all that stuff. So I know who I am. I think that's the thing. If you know who you are and how you prepare, you can sleep at night. And I think for me, I've never played a game not expecting to win. Right? Never played a game not expecting to win. I don't care the situation, who it's against, where it's at, whatever it is. So that's always gonna be me, and we gonna keep competing and trying to get there.
Last question for you. Do you think the Phoenix Suns have what it takes to win the championship this year?
What?
You know I'm going to ask you that question. You know me. I'm going to ask you.
Yeah, like I just said, I never felt like my team was going into a situation where we was gonna lose. So